Get my damn water. Fuck.
Okay.
Fuck. Earth 2 not paying me enough money to fuck up my voice. Why we do each other? You know one thing. When my contract up, I better get ready for that bag. I want my motherfucking money. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you gonna Robert Downey Jr. me though?
Hey. $50 million. I want a hell of a paycheck, Joe.
Oh shit.
Because I'm assuming we're recording here.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Oh man. Can I get a raw, please? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? For the main event? Damn.
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Lucas&Moe Vs The World. For today's episode, we're going to be talking about Masters of the Universe remake. Liman,
yeah.
however the fuck you say his name, fuck that man, however you say his name,
Uh-huh.
possibly returning to do Justice League Dark. Fox moves up the date for Deadpool, but first, the synopsis was revealed for the new Han Solo movie by Disney and Lucasfilms. So Moe,
The Lucasfilms.
I know. I feel really important. That's why I said Lucasfilm. So Moe,
What up?
what do you think about this magnificent synopsis that was released?
Are we reading this to the people? Do y'all
Sure.
want to hear this? All right. Aboard the Millennium Falcon. Oh no! Sorry, not aboard. It's board the Millennium Falcon and journey to a galaxy far, far away in Solo, a Star Wars movie or story. Through a series of daring escapades deep within a dark and dangerous criminal underworld, Han Solo meets his future co-pilot Chewbacca and encounters the notorious gambler Lando Calrissian in a journey that will set the course of one of the Star Wars saga's most unlikely heroes. That's the synopsis.
I hear that shit in my head as I hear the synopsis. Like, I see the big letters rolling down and shit. This movie's gonna be some shit, Joe.
That might be the worst. That might be the worst piece of shit I've ever read.
You know
It
what?
doesn't
You know
sound
what, though?
exciting. Go ahead.
It sounds like a family film.
Oh my
Like-
god, does it?
Oh Jesus! Like, this is going to be the Last Jedi rebound that they need. Meaning, it may not be that good, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna have action. It's gonna have spaceships.
Pew, pew, pew.
It has a real black person and not the one that we get in the other movie. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Notorious.
Not being good
Gambler.
movie, just great. Meaning like, oh man,
Disney's
he
gonna
be a
come up.
nigga. Gonna make him a nigga. They gonna make him a nigga.
Ooh.
I ain't got no issues with them making him a nigga though, but man,
You think he's gonna be
Little bit.
shooting space craps in the corner?
if he rolls one motherfucking dice in this movie, I don't give a fuck. I normally go see everything at screeners. I will walk out the screening if I see him rolling the dice.
No, you won't. No,
I
you
will.
won't.
If
Because if
he's in
I'm
a
there
space
with
corner,
you, if I'm
he's
there
in
with
a
you,
space corner talking about hit it. If he does anything like that, I'm out. Nah, man. No.
if I'm there with you, Lucas, you're not
you-
walking
you-
out of
you-
this. We are going to sit
I will
through this
walk- I
movie.
will-
You won't.
I will leave
You
this
made
fucking
me.
movie
You made
for
me.
its racistness.
You made me.
If they
You
make
understand what
him
I'm saying?
shoot craps. If they make him shoot craps, I can't stay, Mo. Sorry, man. I can't
Nah.
do it.
Nah, bro.
That's unfair.
So who?
To black people, we can't say. Listen here, colored people. And I know I switch up from black to color. I will never say African American. Moe is African American. Lou is not African American. But
Did you just get?
Let me say this.
Okay. All right.
let me just say this: if this nigga shoots craps in this movie, Disney gives no fucks about black people. You could tell They must really think that Black Panther can make up for everything if they have Lando shooting craps in this movie, or if he drinks a Colt 45. Any of those things happen, I gotta walk out, man. I can't support that. But it should be a fun family movie. You should be able to take your kids to it, your grandkids to it, your grandparents to it, mom and dad. This seems like a family film. It's going to be a lot of just going around in space and a lot of jokes. They're going to try to make up for the Last Jedi being so trash by trying to do this one and make it more family friendly. Even though the synopsis is horrible.
Yo, it sounds so bad. I've never read anything in my life that I've said. Actually, when I wrote this down, because I wrote it down. So after I wrote it down, I wrote trash right by it because it's bad.
Hey man, but they just want to give you a peek into it without telling you too much about the movie. I don't have too many issues with that. Again, it's Disney. Like, it's a Star Wars film. As long as it's up there on par with like Rogue One, I'm fine. Don't need it to be better. As long as it's not the dumpster fire that The Last Jedi is, man. If it's that bad, then we gonna have so many. If Rain Johnson had anything to do with this movie,
I don't think it's gonna be as bad as Last Jedi. I think it's gonna be a little better. Like you said, it's gonna be fun, family friendly. The Last Jedi was dark. They have to make up.
Last Jedi was stupid.
It was dark though.
And it had an Asian.
Wow.
Stupid. Nothing against Asians.
All right, let's move
pointing
on.
out how it had a space Asian.
Nah,
we've never seen this.
No, we moving on. We moving on. That's it. We moving on.
You will not move me on without me making my point first.
We need move on like music. We need move on music because at this point,
like I'm a racist. So, I say Asian like that.
So
I was just making a point.
So
like,
Fox. So
fuck you, Mo.
Fox, yes, I don't care. Fox, in their infinite wisdom, decided they wanted to move Deadpool 2 up, and this is because I think they removed the New Mutants off their schedule. So they moved Deadpool 2 up, and they moved it to May 2018, 2 weeks after Avengers: Infinity War. Lucas, what do you think?
I think this is a very interesting move, twofold. One, by pushing back New Mutants, it left a hole in their schedule because they wanted to give New Mutants a window before Deadpool, even though that window wasn't that big before Deadpool, but they wanted to give it a window. So by moving Deadpool up, it kind of takes away that blank spot in their schedule they had by moving New Mutants away. Also, and more interesting to me, is it puts it in that huge window that Infinity Wars had. Infinity Wars had a huge window,
yeah,
about 4 weeks.
Yeah, about 4 weeks, because the next thing after that was going to be Solo. Yeah.
Yeah, it had such a huge window. So what you do by moving this film is you're not making people decide, but you're going to make people decide on that third weekend, do I go see Infinity Wars or the first weekend of Deadpool 2? I mean, I think from a business perspective, this is a very smart move by Fox because it plays it out even more and it puts it kind of in direct competition over Memorial Day weekend with Solo. And why that's important is because Memorial Day weekend is one of the few weekends that can support more than one really, really big movie.
Right.
So you're looking at Deadpool that could do 100 to 150 its opening weekend, and the following weekend is Memorial Day weekend, and it could actually repeat as the number one movie with about $100 million again. So it's a very smart move. It's a way to actually hurt a little bit Solo, because even if Solo's family friendly, Deadpool is a family friendly rated R film. Pretty much. They're both going to be in steady competition with each other. That weekend is going to be very interesting. I'm also interested in seeing what Infinity Wars does in that third weekend compared to what Deadpool will do. So, I mean, smart move by Fox. Overall, smart move.
Yeah, because literally...
Smart move to move back New Mutants also, because that was
now
real close to being...
We'll save that for a different show. But seriously, May 18th, that's a pretty nice date. You know, I looked at the calendar and I was like, yo, that's a very nice date for Deadpool, because that puts it right there a week after that, a week removed It's Solo. So this movie has the chance to. It may not beat Infinity War its opening weekend. It may not beat Infinity War, but I feel
if it
like
beats Infinity War, if it beats Infinity War's opening weekend, though,
man,
that's horrible. I would never even imagine it could beat Infinity War's opening weekend. But I don't.
It
Deadpool has so much
steals Infinity War's box office that weekend, and it has a potential to destroy Solo on Solo's opening weekend.
That's where the potential comes into play.
Right.
It has the potential to really hurt Solo's opening weekend. And considering right now Star Wars movies do not play well in the second biggest market,
China,
it needs to make much. Of course, like come on, like right now you got Force Awakens did 125,
right.
Rogue One did 65, and The Last Jedi did 40.
Right.
It does not play well in the second biggest market. So Solo needs to make as much money in the U.S. as humanly possible, and in turn, Deadpool. If Deadpool is released in China, it's going to go huge because the first one wasn't allowed to be shown in China. So
and wasn't that because of the nudity aspect to it?
Yes, some of the nudity aspects, which I think are all gone. They're keeping the cussing and probably getting rid of the nudity. And getting it released in China by doing so.
They want that money. They want that Chinese money.
Deadpool's second weekend against Solo's first weekend is going to be very interesting.
It's going to be
the 18th was already an interesting day because I was looking forward to Slender Man. I think comes out.
Yes, that same weekend.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking forward to. And that and Deadpool are two completely different films. They're not even competing with each other.
Right.
So, I mean, it's gonna be an interesting little turn of events on how this works out between Fox and Disney. And this could be the last time they're in direct competition with one another.
I know it is. It could be the last time. So this might be the last time we actually see some competing like back-to-back, head-to-head type shit like this. Because I think last year it kind of happened with Justice League, but whatever.
That was a sad story right there, Mo.
Yeah.
You had to bring up Justice League. Fuck you comic book people that didn't support that movie. You know what? This is why you niggas don't get shit. This is why you don't deserve anything. Justice League came out and y'all just completely like saying, man, fuck this movie. We're not going to go see this. As a person of the general public who could just watch a film, I'm still confused why. I do understand it was two separate films. I do understand some of you all like been on Zack Snyder's mushroom tip for like the last 3-4 years. And you didn't want to support anything that hurt God Snyder, but that's fine. That's neither here nor there. I'm not going to dwell on that. I'm going to move on something more positive for Warner Brothers, and that is Doug
Liman.
Dang it! Fuck, I got it right. Doug Liman possibly returning to do Justice League Dark. As you know the original story, Mo, he walked away from Justice League Dark because of scheduling conflicts.
Yes.
Warner Brothers now has pushed back Justice League Dark to a spot where they believe, and it's rumored, that he could return. What do you think about that?
What do I think about that? You mean Edgar Tamura, director, could come back and do Justice League Dark? You mean the guy who did The Bourne Identity could come back and do Justice League Dark? Man, bruh. How excited I was when I heard Doug Liman was doing it in the first place. My excitement never really left. It's right back in the same exact spot. I am super excited for Doug Liman if he chooses to come back. I think, you know what I think is what I'm going to say. I think, Walter Hamada coming back, and Walter Hamada being a horror guy, and being a lot more friendly to the horror to the genre is probably what Doug Liman wanted to do in the first place. I'm not saying he left because scheduling conflicts, but I'm pretty sure with Walter Hamada coming and a couple people leaving, Zack Snyder maybe, he feels a little more comfortable. And again, they've moved it back. It seems like they're trying to look, Doug, we like your idea that you pitched us the first time. We like what you want to do with this movie. We will work with your schedule. So we will push this movie back so that you can do it. It looks like they want to cater to Doug Liman at this point. I'm all for it.
I mean, it makes sense, though, because this is going to be their next big team-up film. Right. Especially with what 2 days ago they announced that Gotham City Sirens is no more. So now that that's
the one
gone,
David Ayer was doing.
Hey, I told you niggas that way more was going to come from him doing that shitty ass Bright movie.
Oh,
Then you know he does Bright. 3 weeks later, Warner Brothers was like, "No, we're not doing Gotham City Sirens anymore." Oh fuck, that's funny. But with them now getting rid of that
hard.
oh man, because it's poetic justice. At least they have learned better than the team with that fucktard of a director. But with everything that happened, Justice League Dark could be their next team up film. Because I said before, after Justice League and after they got rid of God Snyder, that they were going to focus more on the solo films and more smaller projects. So Justice League Dark, possibly the next big team up film that they do, to wait for Doug to finish whatever he needs to do, which could be the Edge of Tomorrow sequel, which a lot of people say that's going to be his next film. For them to even say, you do that film and we'll hold this for you whenever you're ready,
bruh,
and him being open to that idea, I think that's definitely going to happen.
Yo, it has to happen. You can't tease something like that and not let it happen. Hey, yo, Warner Brothers, Walter Hamada, make it happen. Do what you got to do.
Next, we got to talk about the cast and see how they go.
Oh, man.
Will we see Keanu Reeves return as Constantine?
Hey, no, but can we be honest? It wasn't that bad.
I mean, hell no. The first Constantine movie, it wasn't good.
But it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't trash. It just, it was not too bad. And Keanu Reeves can't return. I'm completely joking. Of course he can't return.
No, he's not doing that. I mean, obviously, because they're going to try to do Constantine more, a little closer to the comic book where he's a little British. We already know Matt Ryan isn't coming back to do that.
Hey, could it be possible? And I know people have booked this guy for other roles in the DC EU.
But I say, Colin,
could we be looking at Idris Elba as Constantine?
Oh, yo, I just fucking tingled all over. Are you serious?
And I don't know how I feel now.
No, seriously. No, because I wasn't expecting, like, that sent chills down my spine. I wasn't expecting that.
I mean, in all honesty, he fits the role perfectly.
So you think after Dark Tower they're gonna give him this? If that happens, you think they're gonna give him?
I mean, but Dark Tower wasn't. It had nothing to do with him. Dark Tower had everything to do with everything else but him. And for Warner Brothers, if you want to get him in an interesting role, because everybody would think Jon Stewart for him, and they like, nah, let's do something different. Not only that, let's change Constantine a little bit,
bruh,
and give us another black hero and make him as Constantine.
You want the internet?
Idris can definitely kill Constantine.
Oh, he can. He
can kill that role. So why not cast him in it? And Warner Brothers has not been
shy about race bending.
Shy about the way they cast their films.
Yeah,
like they will go for a big splashy hire, and come on, Will Smith is dead shot. They can care less about race. To them, it's going to be, can he fit the part?
Right.
Can they fit him the part? And man, it's just Elba as Constantine.
Will he be cheap? He'd be cheap. He wouldn't be like
he's and that's the key part too. He is kind of cheap.
Yeah,
and he's cheap, but he's a big enough name where it allows you to not spend money on the rest of the cast. You put Idris Elba as Constantine, that's your lead. Not only is it that your lead in that film, but that's your lead going forward in a lot of the stuff in the DCEU.
I'm interested
because he's a star. Man, I'm telling you, Warner Brothers, if y'all listening, I'm gonna need y'all to really think about this. Get in touch with Idris. Tell him put on his Luther coat on.
Yo,
and we're just gonna name him Constantine instead.
You just put it in my head. If you put him in that Luther coat, yeah, he's definitely Constantine as Luther.
And he's clearly British enough. I mean, you may have some diehards who may care that he's
but
like.
That's the thing. Though. Will diehards be that diehard? I think Constantine is a big enough, small enough character to where the diehards won't make any noise. The only people who might make noise
would give you everything else besides him being blonde. Yes. That's it. They give you everything else but him being blonde.
Right.
It just can pull off everything else besides the boy being blonde. So come on.
Right.
It just it's Constantine. We're starting that right now. Lucas&Moe versus the World.
Yo.
It's just
campaign. Let's go. Idris Elba as Constantine. You heard it here first. The best podcast you've never really listened to. It's on here.
There you go.
All right. So, speaking of another movie that
Hey,
I got. You know what? Let me let Lucas do this one because I don't even know how to start this one real quick.
because Moe's a fucking hater. So, Sony is remaking one of the best, happiest movies of my childhood. Masters of the Universe. Listen here. Out of every topic on this show, the only one I've cared about was that Sony was finally going to remake Masters of the Universe. Now, the first one may not have been a good movie to many people, but fuck all y'all who mad about the original Masters of the Universe because it's fucking He-Man. See, the problem is all you motherfuckers born in the 90s and shit, or like Moe young ass, y'all don't know how big He-Man is. He-Man is a god. There's so many kids
how
in the
big He-Man is, bro. Let's not even do that.
Listen here, man. Listen here. I am super excited about this. I just watched the original Masters of the Universe like 2 months ago.
With
I am
Dolph Lundgren.
Fuck you, Mo. I am super excited about them remaking Masters of the Universe. I'm more interested to see who the cast is going to be, who they're going to get as the director. None of that matters right now. Sony has put it into pre-production. It's getting made right now. It has an early release date of 2019.
December 18th.
They haven't selected the month yet.
I think it's December 18th. There you go.
So they got it.
Yeah, they got it together. It's ready. They're gonna make it happen.
I can't. And December the 18th, so that means it's a Christmas holiday film. I can't.
Oh no!
Listen here. I'm gonna get me Masters of the Universe onesie. I'm gonna go to this movie.
Bro.
I'm wearing my onesie to this movie.
I'm
I
flaming.
don't give a fuck with nobody.
I'm flaming you.
If I could find me a sword and a little He-Man metal drawers to wear, look here. This is my childhood, and I care about this.
This is not.
I would dress up.
This
for
is not
He-Man.
why we do this show.
I would dress up for He-Man.
But
Beyond that, Mo, this has the potential to be a really big film.
right.
This is a thing filled with nostalgia.
Oh,
so many people are
hell
going
of
to
a
feel
lot of
just like
nostalgia.
me and can't wait. And could like this movie has been rumored for like 10 plus years at this point.
Because I remember in
So,
2015 and 16, wasn't McG supposed to be in charge of it? Charlie's
Yeah, I
Angels
didn't
and
like
shit.
that. Yeah, I did never like the news that he was in charge of it because he fucking ruined Terminator. So
Hold on. And so, how do you feel about the fact that David Goyer is writing this stuff, the script?
I actually love it.
Really?
I mean, come on,
I
David
thought you
Goyer.
liked- I thought you
David
didn't
Goyer-
like David.
No, I love David Goyer.
Oh,
I mean, he
okay.
made that shitty movie Man of Steel, but before he made Man of Steel, he is a key writer of the Dark Knight trilogy. He is the brains behind Blade 2, which is one of the most underappreciated films
Damn right.
in the comic book genre. Like David Goyer him writing it, I have no issue with it. Now, if they try to make him a director, I may
hope
have a
not.
bit of an issue with it. But I mean, I don't know which angle they're going with here because David Goyer tends to write dark. So, how dark are you trying to make this film? The first one was kind of dark, but it's He-Man. It can't be but so dark. But David Goyer has the talent still to produce a good movie. This could be a Jumanji-sized movie again for Sony.
Oh.
Because
Did
it
you
has
just say
everything
what
built
you said?
in the same way. Yeah. And oh shit, and this will be going up against a Star Wars movie. Oh
Okay. That's petty. Yo.
Oh shit,
If they pull it, yo, that's what I was about to say. Is if they manage to pull it off again, you know what? I'm not gonna write this movie off just for reasons. I can't write it off. I'm only writing it off because, I mean, come on. If we're going back with the old Master, oh my god, that was when Lucas said it wasn't that great. It was the worst, shittiest movie I think I've seen
It
in my
was
life.
not the worst shittiest movie. Did you not see Dolph Lundgren as the Punisher? It is far from the worst shittiest movie. He was naked in the fucking tunnel in the Punisher. Like, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't Howard the Duck bad. It was bad.
Oh my god, it was bad,
But
Lucas.
As a kid,
It was
gave
like
you
Power
everything.
Rangers bad.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's up there to me with the first Power Rangers movie.
Oh
It's
my
not
God.
good, but it gave kids what they wanted at the time.
I think
And
it's going to
Masters of
be
the
Power
Universe-
Rangers level though.
It won't be that shitty ass Power Rangers remake that they did.
I like
No
that
one is
movie.
bad enough to make that movie again. Like this is at least is gonna be a good film. Like they're actually putting people behind it who know how to make films instead of like hiring teenage girls who write fan fiction for Twilight to do a Power Rangers movie again. It's not gonna be that bad, Mo.
Damn.
Don't disrespect.
Okay.
Masters of the Universe. It's not gonna be that bad.
My bad, dude.
I can't wait.
But seriously.
Like as you hear people, I don't get excited about many movies. I'm extremely excited about Masters of the Universe. I will have me a baby in 2018 just so I could take them to go see this in 2019.
All right, that's the end of the show, folks.
Can't wait to this. I can't wait. Can't wait. It's gonna be so awesome.
Oh my God. Well, thank you for listening to Lucas rant and rave about Masters of the Universe. Like, Lucas hasn't sat here and destroyed every other movie we've talked about on this show.
Look
I
here, it ain't
cannot
Masters of the
wait.
Universe, Mo.
I cannot wait till next year. You know, by the grace of God, we're doing this show next year, and this movie comes out, and we have to do a review for this movie, Lucas. I will shit all over your childhood dreams, man. You have no idea. I am so ready.
Is it because your childhood dreams was ruined by horrible Power Rangers movies, Mo, that you would even try to do something like that?
I don't
See, it's
know.
because you grew up in a trash period for kids. Y'all didn't have shit. Y'all didn't have imagination.
We had Captain Planet. We had
You had-
He-Man
Nigga,
joint.
Captain Planet, my generation. That's He-Man. Nigga, you had like you were young enough to have a Power Rangers
TV show.
birthday party.
Oh yes, I did have a Power Rangers birthday party.
I was a teenager
I had
when
the
Power
White
Rangers was
Ranger.
out.
I had the White Ranger at the birthday party. He had that dagger.
See, I
It
mean,
was so lit.
but that's why you hate Mo, because y'all heroes had flutes and shit. Fucking gay ass White Ranger blowing on a fucking flute. Get the fuck out of here.
I bet
Might as well
you-
be the meat flute. Fucking fuck ass Power Rangers, just fuck your Power Rangers, Mo.
Fuck your
He-Man all the
nigga.
way.
Fuck your He-Man. He-Man was so bad that they tried to remake a cartoon for the He-Man Master of the Universe. That shit was trash. I remember Chris tried to get me to watch it. It was trash. We have Voltron. What you talking about? You know what? Show's over. Let's end the show
Nigga,
right here.
Voltron and He-Man at the same time. You had them gay ass Power Rangers who stole from everybody. And VR Troopers.
Oh,
I know you watch VR Troopers. I
Are
can
you
tell.
kidding me? Yes, dog. What you talking? You know what? Let's end the show before we fight. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank y'all for listening to the show today. We talked about the trash Han Solo movie. Well, we just gave you the synopsis because that movie's gonna be trash. Deadpool 2 has moved up in between Infinity War and Solo. How good is that for Deadpool 2? How we'll find out. Doug Liman is open to returning to Warner Brothers for JLD. I'm excited about that. Like, you have no idea how excited I am. I think Lucas is also excited. And Lucas's favorite topic of the day, Masters of the Universe got a reboot and it got a date. December 18th, 2019.
Y'all niggas better buy y'all tickets right now, too.
I'm telling you, if Lucas does wear
They
the
sold tickets
onesie,
before this movie, before it was born. I would buy tickets to this movie before it was made. Goddamn it, I would buy tickets to this movie. I'm going to see Masters of the
if
Universe.
Lucas does wear that onesie, I will take a picture, and when y'all watching this on YouTube, it'll be on YouTube. I promise.
Oh,
Anyways, thank you for listening. Drop a comment in the comment section below. Drop a comment in the comment section below. Also, let it, watch the podcast on YouTube. Listen to it on iTunes, Stitcher, Pocket Cast, Podbean, TuneIn, Google Play, wherever you listen to your podcast at. Even Audio Mac. We still have Audio Mac going. So wherever you listen to your podcast at, listen to the podcast on there. As for now, with Lucas and Mo, I think we're out. Yeah, right?
Peace.
I was told to defend this goal, defend to the death, to the very last breath.